as well. Um, so I'm nearing the end of what I have left in regards of Diflucan, and I still have the things, at the moment on my arms. I can still feel it on my arms. It's not so, it's not like totally crazy days, that absolutely is low, but it's there, but it's low. It's so low, so I can actually, and my beard, I don't have any problem with my beard. I don't have like a where I feel I need to totally take it off, to help, so so I guess these last couple of, I guess, over a month nearly in regards of starting on nystatin and all that, but nystatin really didn't do much in regards to the body, so yeah. But anyway, the Diflucan does seem to have helped, but it hasn't fixed it, totally. So, it's like 24 days. I would have thought that it actually would have totally taken it out, but nope. But yeah, I absolutely feeling, feeling less of things for sure, but yeah, it's still there in the background. It's still there on the arms. My arms doesn't feel like, and sometimes it's better. Sometimes I don't feel it at all. And like now, I just feel it's like in my forearms. But again, it's not like it's not so horrible. It just feels, I can just feel it's there. But it's not totally like where I'm going total, where I go, oh my, it's just, so that's nice. And I think I'll skip a day in regards to the berberine. I think my body, I did take a little more than was recommended. Actually, maybe a little more than a little. So I was up to 8 of them. And that's a good amount of them. So I was like, as long as I have the Diflucan and all that, and I took the Acacia or something like that, and hoping that it would help, and doing some of the other things. I still have some problems with the diarrhea and all that. Again, I'm not entirely sure what is doing it. There could be different factors doing it. So the resveratrol maybe, because I'm still taking a little resveratrol. Yeah, maybe I should stop doing that if that is what, and of course I'm eating some fat as well. That also could be the reason for the diarrhea in some sense. I just need to go out there and, it's just nearly water coming out. So I just made a cup of Psyllium, I think it's called. I should have been quicker actually drinking it. But again, that's, just to harden it. But, that's one of the problems that actually I feel like it actually blocks things a little up, in the gut and all that. So, but whatever, should have been quicker. That's a little in the bottom. Oh well. In any case, so that is set to rub the gut and all that, and also to fill it a little up. So, whatever. So wow, it's really hot, So I guess there's not that many days left of the Diflucan, and then I don't have any more. And yeah, so that seems to be the end. Besides, if I ask my white coat if he will give me more, but I'm not sure if it, I don't know. It does seem to go in the right direction, but 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think I have for 3 days. 3 days. And I guess now it's Christmas, so they're probably on vacation as well. So that's probably a problem as well in regards of the Christmas bullshit and all that. So I'm not sure, again, either I have for 3 days and then I'll have to see if I can fix it with other things. But yeah, it has become better, but it's still there. It's not totally done, away. It's still there, in my legs, in my arms. But, it's nice to actually, I can actually have my beard without feeling totally, well, I just want it off. And I haven't had that much itching on my scalp or my top head either. So, and it's like nearly new moon, so that will say I'm nearly kept a month without actually, chopping off my hair or my beard. That's actually very nice. It doesn't seem like there's too much dandruff either. There are some, but it could be a lot worse, and so that's nice. So again, seems to be doing something, but again, apparently not, not apparently not good enough to take it in 4 weeks. I don't know. Maybe I don't know if it has become resistant or maybe it's just in regards to I do. Of course, they do use longer periods on Diflucan. They can use up to 8 weeks. It says, but yeah. In regards to high doses of Diflucan too. So maybe I would just need more. I'm not sure. Yeah. I don't know. Of course, I could try. I'm not entirely sure if I should, go on. But yeah, it's a little hard, too. But yeah, as absolutely, something has absolutely happened in the positive direction, but haven't killed it totally off. So, and but yeah, a lot less things. It's nice. That's nice. It's nice. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess I don't have much more to say. Again, the only thing that I can pretty much do is just keep eating meat, pretty much. Some say you can starve it off, if you only keep to meat. So I'm still looking into that option because, hey, if it would work, I could go a half a year or even a year with only meat. That would not be a problem. Of course, it can be a little pricey. But yeah, I could do that. Just need to be able to get the real remedies, and I guess, and again, I have other things that I'm looking into as well. In regards of the active coal, I'm thinking that might actually be a great helper. But I have to try it out, of course. I don't know. But I think it could be a really, really great helper overall for the body. So taking the trash out and taking all the toxins out of the body as well, and helping to make a flow of taking toxins out of the body. And it's like there's no sugar in it as far as I understand it in active coal. So I have to check. Of course, maybe you can actually check these pills. Actually, maybe it's that. Maybe there's like a thing in regards of how much sugar there's in. Let's see. No, it doesn't say. This was the active coal I have, but this is like pills where you swallow them. I'm thinking, I could probably put it in the meat, and fix the meat, like some of the spices and all that. If you take the grounded meat and just take the coal and put a dose of coal in it, every time you eat meat, just put a little coal in it, right? Just enough so it doesn't begin to taste of and just have an effect, right? Then I should get a good dose of that inside the body, and that would be nice. And one could also put it in other foods, I guess, like avocado. If I made some avocado with garlic and other antifungal spices, you can get. You should be able to make some really tasty antifungal thing that you maybe could eat with your meat. If you go for avocado as well. I'm thinking in regards of the, in a different, again, maybe it's still too much sugar, but you know, it seems like that at some point you can get more and more into, you know, in the diet and not suffer so much. So, but I guess let's see here. It just says active coal 280 milligrams and microcrystalline cellulose and gelatin capsules. Yeah, not really anything in regard to how much sugar there's in it. I wouldn't think there would be any sugar in it, but I don't know in regards of the, I guess it's made from wood, right? And so cellulose, isn't that kind of sugar? I don't know. I'll have to check that out. But that's one of my ideas, you know, that one could do. So, and of course there's other ideas I have to figure out. But I think that could probably be a great help. Now apparently there's a group of called binders, you know, that binds things in the gut to help clean out the gut and all that. And there's different ones. I know of pretty much 3. Now, one of them is actually 2 different things and all that. But and actually, that's I got this thing, and then apparently it looked like it actually came from Japan. And I'm like, Japan? That's where the nuclear power plant exploded. Actually, right, 3 of them or something like that. And like, oh my, you know. Why would you get a product for Japan, you know? You know, where you have a... Yeah, I don't understand that, you know. So, they sent me the information about what was... I actually don't think the information that I was looking for was found in the information. There was a lot of information on different things, but not the things that I was looking for, if I remember correctly. Any case, I just saw it was like tested in Japan and all that. I was like, oh my, the product must be from Japan then. I'm like, you know, just give me a break, you know. Why would you import anything from Japan? Yeah, you know, you have to just a, you know, exploding thing, you know, and all that, right? You know, nuclear plant and all that, you know. And you're still importing things from that nation and selling it, you know, that doesn't sound good to me. But anyway, yeah, the dairy could also be the butter, you know, because of too much fat, you know. So, you know, I probably putting a little too much of fat on those things. Now, of course, the fat should just be... But, oh yeah, that's another thing that I'm thinking of. You can actually get these dry fryers in regards of meat. So you don't need the fat. You know, you just put it in there and you just fix and boops, and it runs. That would be pretty cool. So you don't need fat, you know. So it's just a heat, warm thing, whatever. That could be pretty cool if, you know, then one of course could, you know, totally be without the fat. So yeah, so I guess it's going pretty good. It could be worse. I've had some pain in my breast, and you know, first my one breast and then my other breast, mostly the left side, like here, you know, and like you know, pain inside, you know. It's like, and I was squeezing it a little here today, and that helped with, and then the other side, you know, and yeah, apparently I don't know what I don't know what it is. I guess maybe things are going on in regards of the berberine and all that. I think I might have taken a little too much berberine, you know. But yeah, I was like, hey, let's keep on, you know, hitting it, right? So, and while I'm taking Diflucan, you know, that's, you know, let's get it on, right? So, yeah. And the echinacea, I guess there's not that many pills back, you know, but so there's only 30. Echinacea purpurea root extract. Yeah. Anyway. So, yeah. I found out that the vitamin C's that I have is actually from maize, I think it's called in English. that's not so good because maize is actually one of the most hit corn types in regards to fungus, as I understand it. So I'm thinking they probably haven't tested the product in regards of mycotoxins. So so that's not so good. So that probably could be some mycotoxins in my vitamin C product. That's not so good. So yeah, but overall, I guess it's it. I don't know. I don't know in regards. Maybe I should. I'm not. I'm not sure if I should try to reach the white coat and see if I could get more Diflucan. And I'm not sure he would do it. But I'm thinking like 2 weeks more, maybe. Maybe 2 weeks more and see how that goes. If it actually, you know, takes it more down. But yeah, it's even after so long, it's like I would have thought it would have worked a lot more. I thought it would have totally knocked it out, but that's not the case. But yeah, it is better. It's nice with not having the I was like I couldn't I just couldn't I couldn't just it was so bad in regards of having a beard. I just wanted it off. I really just wanted to cut it all off. And now I don't have that huge problem. I still feel it itching here and there and all that, little there on the nose and all that. But it's not so strong anymore. So that's nice. So that's actually very nice. That's wonderful, actually. Yeah. So yeah, what apps, what should we give it? Maybe a 2, 2 at the moment in the arms, it's not bad, Yeah, 2. It's there, but it's not so much. It's there, but yeah, oh well. I guess it's, I guess I just, I guess it might take a year, maybe 2 to, I don't know if it's possible, but if one can starve it totally, I guess one needs to do this diet for pretty much keep on the rest of one's life and all that, and still need to nail down what other things could help and not get it worse. The problem is if you want, for example, some say honey is good in regards to destroying things in the gut in regards of the fungi and all that, but this sugar, so that's a pretty good chance it actually might make it worse as well because it's sugar, right? So it's like, and I have tried it before where it didn't really work. But then, of course, would it work with other combinations? And I'm thinking maybe one could put it in a ferment so the sugar would go out and you would still get the goodies in the honey itself. I'm just thinking out the box. I'm not sure if it actually would remove all the sugar, but I'm guessing it would, but I'm not sure. If you put some raw milk and put some honey in it at the beginning of the fermentation and let it stand there for 20 to 24 hours or maybe even more, the sugar should pretty much be eaten up, I would guess. Of course, I wouldn't have a thing to test it out. Of course, it would be very sour at that point, but that does, whatever. But it should also be filled with a good amount of good bacteria as well. So that would be, wonderful. So that's a lot of things, where I have like, thinking of things, of doing things, but a lot of things to test and figure out. It's very sad that we never learned all these things from childhood, Just wasting a lot of life trying to figure out, how to just feel normal. It's not so nice if you don't feel so good in your skin, right? Yeah, anyway, I guess that's pretty much it. So yeah, it has become, less, and sometimes it's just totally silent, So that's nice. Where I just feel totally like, wow, I don't even feel it, you know. But yeah, it's still there. The question is if I would continue with the Diflucan, if it actually would totally wipe it out. But I guess I said that like 14 days ago and 14 days back again, you know, hoping that it would actually, and yeah, it's still there. It's still there. It hasn't really totally just destroyed it. And yeah. Oh well. It was again. This was a try worth. I'm not sure what to do at this point. Should I try to get 2 weeks more of Diflucan, or you know, or should I just, you know, I still have natural products and all that I can continue to go by, and yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyway, have a good one, all of you. Sadly, it hasn't fixed it yet, you know. And thinking that Diflucan is pretty much the number one for, you know, it's really sad to see that. But of course, they say like 2 to 8 weeks, you know, on that high dose. If you know, but I would have thought that would be in regards to cancer patients or HIV. So I'm like, I would have think that it would take care of it a little quicker with a person that doesn't really have, you know, where they can see, you know, cancer and, you know, whatever. And hey, you know, where you have an immune system that is destroyed and all that. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. Oh, well. So, I guess it's all for me, you know. Don't really have much to say. Would have hoped to have really, really good news that everything was just totally, you know, but it has become better, you know. It has become better, you know. But yeah, it's just taking a long time, you know. So, and the heart, you know, you can feel the heart pumping a little more in regards to after taking the berberine and the echinacea and all that. But I think I might have been taking a little too much berberine, you know. You know, they say 1 to 2 capsules per day, and I was up taking 8, you know, so that's that's a little more than 1 to 2 capsules. So I was like, you know, let's hit it hard, right? So I guess I have a way of just, you know, I should probably be more careful, you know. So yeah, still have a good amount of liver support, vitamins, you know, vitamins, you know, I have a good amount of that. And of course, I still have this vitamin C, but it doesn't really seem like I have, you know, it doesn't seem like I'm on the point where I begin to feel bad. So, and I do wonder, you know, if it's killing a lot, I should begin to feel bad, right? I should be feeling some symptoms, and I don't really feel much of any die-off symptom. Of course, the diarrhea and all that, but besides that, I'm not feeling totally, you know, bad. So I'm not sure if that's you know. So yeah, whatever. I don't know. It's hard to figure out. Anyway, have a good one. Oh, the clock is nearly 5 o'clock. Oh well. Anyway, have a good one. Just a little small update, I guess.